last minute. I'm on grandma's schedule, abuelita's schedule. So this is the time that I have. I got her all situated and I am ready to start sewing. I need to sew. So hello, welcome. My name is Leanna. If you're new to my channel, I'm the Pastry Queen Storm Adventures, and today we are broadcasting out of Puerto Rico, my backyard. And I am using bonus HSTs. I have been working on these on lives for the last, I don't know, last 3 or 4 lives. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing, just processing my HSTs. Good morning, Muriel and Catherine and Rowena. If you tuned in and you saw a picture of a kitty cat, a teeny tiny little kitty cat, that is a teeny tiny little kitty cat. It is tiny. That flower pot is a tiny flower pot. It's not a big one. That's next to it. That kitty just appeared here about, I would say, a day or 2 ago. And it won't leave. It will not leave. It tries to rub itself against us. It will not leave. And meows. Oh, it meows. It doesn't meow. It meows. It's loud. So normally it's been keeping us up at night, just meowing like crazy. But last night it found its way into, there's a truck. It found its way into the truck, in the back of the truck, sleeping, whatever. I don't know what it was doing, but it was quiet. But what you saw was a picture that I took this morning because it's so stinking cute. Ooh, it is already very hot this morning here. And yeah, hold on for a second. Okay. Good morning, Myra. Yeah, you're stretching? Yeah, me too. I'm just getting what, I don't know. I have to figure out which ones I have for the start points. I'm going to say these peach ones. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we'll put these in the corner maybe. So how is everyone doing? We have quite a bit of you on here this morning. If you don't mind giving me the thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. In the background on the fence, the clothing I resembles a cat on a fence, black cat. Oh. What you're seeing is my bathing suit bottoms, but that's funny, yes. Yeah, laundry happens every day here on this island, and that's clothing. You know, once I got Grandma situated in her chair, got her fed and changed and everything, and stripped her bed. I have to do laundry every morning. Hello, Andrea and Teresa. So yeah, my bathing suits are on there. Not that I've had any real time to enjoy that. Oof, this is getting in my face. I have one of these going. I'm moving it so it's not so close to me. It was smoking me out. I'm thinking that must not be good for my lungs. The chickens are out. There's a chicken this size right now, right here. So cute. So cute. It's white and fluffy. It's tiny. How's Granny doing? Okay, she's holding her own. Good morning, Deb and Melanie and Kathleen. It's so cute. This little chicken is so adorable. It's like this. I bought some lettuce yesterday. It was my favorite is Puerto Rican lettuce. It's so yummy. And this batch was so bitter, like really, really bitter. I could not eat anymore. I said, honey, we're putting that out for the chickens. And you know, they stub their nose up at lettuce here, which is strange. But I stuck it out there anyway. But this little baby chicken is too freaking adorable. So cute. Oh, there's the rooster saying good morning to us all. So here we have, they're all coming. Now there's another set of chickens. Wait a second. Snobby chickens don't like lettuce. No, they're not touching it. I have mango scraps out there, which they're eating. Some beans from rice and beans. They're eating that. And now another mom came with her chicken. It's a little bit, her chick, which is a little bit bigger than this chick. So, all right. So here we go. The things. I have things you never remember. Things you never remember. So I'm going to start that off with, I always forget. So in Puerto Rico and in New York, you have to remember to bring your reusable bags in order to go food shopping, or they charge you a ridiculous amount of money for those. So I'm going to say I always forget. The things I never remember is I never remember to bring my bags into the supermarket. Normally you find me filling the bags in the parking lot, but honey doesn't like to do that, so he just buys more. Oh, that drives me crazy. That's what we should have, things that drive you crazy. What else do we have that people say? This goes with this. Got out, stroll out yet. Where are my keys? Yup, that's a famous one. Where are my keys? That's a good one. Groceries. Yes, when you go to the supermarket. Yes, I can't remember what I can't remember. That's too. Yup. Good morning, Uma. You know, I watch Wicked. I like Wicked. I totally understand the Wicked Witch of the West now. I'm team Wicked Witch of the West now after seeing Wicked. I've only seen the first part. I have not seen the second part. Not that two wrongs make a right, but I understand. Where did I leave my wallet or cell phone? Oh, that's me all day with the cell phone. Where are my machine needles when I need to change one? Yep. I always had to hunt for the right ruler size. Yes. Oh, there's another one coming out. I know. I cannot wait, Uma. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. And you know, I had bought the Wizard of Oz trivia game, but that's back at home, so that's not with me. We're gonna have to play that. But now watching Wizard of Oz after watching Wicked totally makes sense now. I think we all would be cranky if the things that happened to us happened to us. So right now we have a whole flock of chickens, like lots of them. We've got every age out here. Let's see. I'm gonna move. Ready? Look, I'm gonna move this. Buenos días, Imeri. Vamos a mirar los pollitos. There they are. Be nice. Be nice. right. Chicken minute is done. Chicken minute's done. Hello, Rita. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, Brianna. Yes, we are all here this morning. Thank the Lord that we're all here early this morning. I actually did not get any sleep yesterday. So this is a quilting channel in which we play fun games. Sleep, what is that? No chicken time. Hi, Emily. I'm putting this. It's hot today. Today's going to be a hot day. I could feel it. I'm already sweating. I'm sweating every place. Ooh. There is no nice there is no nice breeze here today. You have to slow down with, we're all excited about the Wicked Witch, but we mostly do quilting here. Good morning. You need a fan out, yes. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, but my mom has this kind of fan. They make these fans that are like, you put in the light switch. It's called a socket fan. I've just found those. Yeah. Wasn't even light out here, and I was sweating. I'm over it. Good morning, Sherry. Yeah, but I'm thinking, ooh, a socket fan would be great out here. But yeah, the kind of thing she has out here, I can't put a socket fan in. What in the world is going on? Hey, too early in the morning for that kind of activity, Rooster. Please, no, do that in the bedroom. Go find yourself a hotel room. It's too early in the morning to witness that. Ooh, there's some business going on out here. I look up and it's like, all the gallos are having fun right now, and they need to all get a hotel room because it's too early in the morning for that. Oh, you never found one that works so great? Okay, I was wondering. I didn't know. I've never tried it. I just thought that was a neat idea. Yeah, I'm like, oh, TMI, Prep for Eternity Homestead. I think it's Jennifer, right? I think I got it right this time. Good morning. Yes, I was right, Jennifer. Good. I'm getting better with names. Yeah, I just looked up for 2 seconds. Yeah, it was like, whoa, hold on. Leave that chicka bow wow for later on tonight. All right, here we go. This is a good question. Ready? Things you keep in your car. Things you keep in your car. Things you keep in your car. So, let's see, what's something I keep? Well, when I'm on vacation, I keep my sewing machine in my car. Getting the party started early. Yes, a tissue pack. I know it's hot one this morning because the sun rays look glorious. It is. It's really hot. Change, tissues, box of tissues, fishing pole and a tackle box. Okay. Wipes, cemetery tools, shovel. If anyone didn't know, they would think I was a weirdo. Folding trash can. You know what we keep in the car? Or I should say what we bring with us and keep in the car, especially in Puerto Rico, is we always keep a cooler with water. and ice. Cleaning wipes and Lysol. Spare tire and jack, tire iron. I think he got the memo that I did not want to see that first thing in the morning. He stopped. Jumper cables. That's a good one. You know what people keep in their car now also as battery packs, so that if your car doesn't start, you can jump start your car with a battery pack. You know, also your insurance card, your registration. What else? Oh, well, that's not good. I just tried to take that pin out. We have to. Let's see. Yeah, I think this pin is done. Oh, no, it went back in. Okay. Let's see what else. Jumper cables, walking care, cell phone charger cord, cooler has freezable ice and water and also keeps at least 2 gallons of water, booster to starting, flashlight, car litter, spotlight. Good morning, A is incognito inverter. I also keep scissors in my car because I watched some kind of Dateline thing that freaked me out. What to do. It's like one of those things, you know, those shows that, those games we play, and what to do if you're in an accident, your car goes into water, how to cut yourself out, to have a pair of scissors to cut yourself out. Yep, I keep a knife, toolkit, I keep my, yep, hot and cold bag for groceries. So I do that, and then my kids became teenagers. And you know how teenagers borrow your car, right? And I totally embarrassed my kids about this too. But what I'm on what? The other thing I kept in my car, in my glove compartment, next to the scissors and the registration and all that, is condoms. Yes. Not that we're having that discussion. But, oh my gosh. Keep duct tape. Not for me, but I will say I never one went missing. Because it was funny, because when I was cleaning my car the other day, the glove compartment, it was full of crap. And I came across the little baggie I had of it. and I guess nobody used them. But, you know, as a mom, I don't know, it was funny. Hey, you know, we all grew up in the day and age of AIDS. So I was very panicked. I had kids. I was panicked. So, yeah. I don't want to have to think like that, but I do. I come from a family of doctors, and that was my dad was alive at that point, and he says, you have to keep those in the car. You have to keep them in the car. He says, I see way too much stuff. I'm like, okay, Dad. My head is itchy. It's so dry. But yes, they're no longer in the car, though, if anybody cares or wants to know. I wouldn't trust those. No, Melanie, they're in the trash. I remember, but I don't know why it reminded me when I cleaned out my car. They've been there for a long time. My dad has been passed on for like, I don't know, 8+ years now. Oh my gosh, why is my head so itchy? I don't have lice, it's dry skin. That's so funny. Now, I don't know if you can see, but there is a hen right here sitting on her babies. She came over with her babies, and she's laying on the ground over here, and she got the babies tucked under. I don't know why. It's hotter than heck out here. I don't think she needs to keep them warm. You know what? I don't know what happened to my phone, but it has got a glare on it. Good morning, Joyce. Oh, yeah. So those are things that you keep in your car. Just saying. We'll move on after that. But hey, you know, this show is about being truthful somewhat. Here we go. Things you shouldn't doodle on. Things you shouldn't doodle on. Doodle. I know that's not sounding right. That's sounding very Brooklyn like, but doodle. What should you not doodle on? I need to clean this. I cannot see out of this phone. Okay, don't mind me. I'm going to be rubbing. Sorry. I'm thinking it's this, but maybe it's the sun. I would say, let me get my glasses. Maybe it's my other glasses. I would say, what should I not doodle on? Well, you shouldn't doodle on the walls. Don't doodle on the walls. All right, let's see. Yeah, we had interesting conversation this one. Me encanta la bata. The collar is cute. It is, isn't it? Grammy gave me this one day. Maybe she's protecting her eggs from the predator. But it's not the eggs. They're little babies. Little teeny tiny chicks. Important documents. Yes, let's not doodle on important documents. The wall, cash, your birth certificate, vehicle window, marriage licenses, death certificates, and important documents. Your skin, hubby's head while he is sleeping. Yeah, probably not a good idea to doodle on that. Books. Oh. You hear them, the little babies? I'm gonna tell you, I'm getting tired of sewing these. I'm, you know, that's one of the reasons I start a project and finish it pretty quickly because I lose steam. I start losing steam when I'm working on one project too long. And that's how I end up with UFOs. So I try not to have UFOs. Oh, that was a nice breeze right there. First breeze of the day. Okay, if you doodle, okay, don't doodle on your hands. My kids used to do that. Yeah, I hate that. If you doodle on the life insurance policy, it makes you increase the amount you get. I would say Bible, but that's not true now with journaling Bibles. Okay, I can hear the baby chicks. Rita, you're guilty of that. I always keep a small doodle pad with me at all times, so there really isn't anything else I doodle on. Well, that's good. Okay, things that don't make sense. Things that don't make sense. Me, right now, sewing these little tiny HSTs don't make sense to me. I know that we have people here that are small piecers, but man. The price of death insurance and medications. Wooden nickels do not make sense. Wooden nickels would not make sense. Taxes, the price of health insurance and medications, taxes. Good morning, Katie. I think I said good morning to Brianna, but I don't remember. Marlene, good morning. things that don't make sense. Let's see. What else doesn't make sense to me? Working when I want to stay home, quilting. I want to be home quilting. Oh, I'm getting E10. Okay, so those are yellow. Let's go with these. Whoa, that was a big branch that fell down. Okay, we're gonna take these 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Let me see. Cutting up fabric to sew it back together. Yeah, that's what we do every day. Disaster, meaning pennies, the prices of houses, why children, for anyone for that matter, gets cancer. Oh, so true. So true. Getting old doesn't make sense to me. We shouldn't get old. We should get old, but maybe without pain. A 100-pound dog picking up a 42-pound cat, knowing dog is going to eat swatted dog makes no sense. Okay. Okay. Oh, here you go. Here we go. Ready? I already have one for this. Amen to that, Leanne. Ready? Here we go. Things you wish you could do in your sleep. I wish I could finish up a project. I wish I would wake up and my quilt is quilted for me. So yes. I got a bit of a scare. My hubby was getting ready for a doctor's appointment and fell on his back. I was like, OMG, get the dog to help. Oh, no talk in my sleep. Actually, sleep, housework, clean the house. I don't like doing that. Wish I could heal the world in my sleep and become a millionaire. That sounds like a good one, too. I like that, Myra. I do like that. Uh-huh. Housework. Yep. I've had this nangy. This cough started yesterday. It will not go away. So we are getting something called the Sahara. We have a Sahara dust storm in Puerto Rico. So I don't know if it's that, the remnants of it. It's been brought by the wind. I want to say, okay, we're going to sew this project up and be done with it. But that would be a shame because I have, even after these stars, I have, how many more? How many more piles do I have? Oh, I have a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more after these here. I have 5 more. I just have to do them. I just got to talk myself into doing them. I think it's because there's no instant gratification happening right now. have that. You guys are having probably a bad glare. Let's see. Let's try that. We have another one. Another one bites the dust. Okay. Okay, make money. We have, that's not a cat, that's a horse. I know that cough all too well, as it is annoying. It is. And I'm normally not one to have that. Oh, feeling refreshed after sleeping? Yes. Yep. Those are cute. Oh, thank you. Yeah, but boy, they are 1.75 inches cutoffs. Oh, no, that's a center for that. So what do I need to do here? I got lost there for a second. Okay. So here's this, and I have to put this like that. Still don't know how I'm going to set them. I'm going to set them, I think this with regular fabric, but I'm not sure. Here we go. So believe it or not, that's a car that's driving that sounds all that noise. So yesterday was a whirlwind, and I was at the house, and there was a funeral that passed by, so they closed down the street on both directions, and here funerals are like weddings or quinceañeras. It's a huge thing. And so he was in a glass box, or they were on a glass box. I didn't see that part. My honey did. He told me about it. I got toward when it just had passed. I just saw the back. And they had them on their motorcycles, because they were motorcycles. Motorcycle people is my guess, right? And I just want to put this right. There was like, I'm not even joking, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of motorcycles. I actually did take a little video of it, but I did not post it on a short, because it's really loud, because they were like revving their engines when it stopped, when there was like a backup, and it was just a very long thing. First it was, I guess, to start they did a procession of people. So we live on a road not too far from the funeral home. So it all started with all these emergency vehicles and all these people. Masses and masses of people are walking down this main road, and they had it shut off. That was happening when I was going to the house. They had just probably were finishing up, and they were entering like by the home, by the not the home, the funeral home. Yeah, I guess that's a funeral home, funeral pot, whatever you want to call it. They were entering in, and then I went, and my honey's like, wow, that was so weird. It was like this big old parade of people in emergency vehicles. And then we were there for a while, and I needed to go back here because my daughter was watching Grammy. And like I said, they shut down the road and then brought that, and just hundreds of motorcycles, just hundreds. And then and then cars behind it. It's really neat. Every funeral here, I feel, is unique. It's not the first one that I've seen go down that road. Probably going to see a whole lot more. I've seen it like on horse-drawn carriage. I mean, they go all out. Here, it's more of a celebration of your life than anything else, which is kind of nice if you think about it. It's a big party. When you're in the funeral parlors here, they feed you full meals. So like when you go in, there is a whole full buffet with pan tostado and hot chocolate and coffee and pastries and little sandwiches, tea sandwiches. And so like the joke here is like, sometimes people go and crash these funerals just with, they go, oh yeah, I know him. We went way back, and nobody here like questions it. But yeah, it's a big thing. You also have music. So the whole procession started with this huge music that you probably could hear from a mile because it was so loud. That's how they started. That's what got my attention. Anyway, let me go through and see what I have missed. Let's see. I have all my HST in 2 containers. I stopped counting at 500 half-inch HST. You said that, Rita. There's no way I am, no. This is 1 3/4 inches, and I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Let's see. Good morning. Rita, 2 cats press their rears in my dog's face. Oh, ew, to sniff them? Ew. That sounds like some interesting stuff there. Let's see. You must have been a life well loved, Myra says. Yes. Unfortunately, we also had AC put into the house yesterday. Only in the bedroom, an inverter put into the house yesterday. And it's a pretty large inverter, but it only does the one side of the house, which is the sewing room and bedroom, because those 2 are connected with a door, but I don't have a door there. So they put in a unit that would cool both rooms, and which is fine because I spend most of my time in the sewing room. Why would I want it in the living room like normal people? Duh. Gotta have it there. But the person who was installing it said that he knew it was a young kid, actually. But the motorcyclists were of all ages. But yeah, it was a young life that was lost. So he was celebrated. That's so sad. All right, here we are. I've got to figure this thing out. It's been a while since I've done this. Oh, wait, I have to open this up. That's pretty nice. I love celebrating the person's life. Oh my gosh, you were pressing them? So this, oh, it is a plastic bobbin. Okay, that's weird. I thought it was going to be a metal bobbin. So this was I found this at the dump before I came here over the winter, if you recall. So I'm going to come in here and clean some of this. And so I'm not really well versed with this machine. It's a Kenmore. My daughter had a Kenmore, and it looks just like this, identical, but it was a top bobbin. And this is a bottom bobbin. So, see, this person didn't even use it. Everything is still in a nice package. So I'm gonna take this all out, maybe. There we go. Oh, clearly I didn't do this right. Let's see. Nope, I apparently have to do it the other way. Whew. It's getting hot here. I don't know. It started to become like that song. It's getting hot out here. But I can't do the one thing it says, even though I'd like to right now. I'm literally have drips of sweat. Here we are. Let's try that. Okay, here we go. We started it. Let's see. That's pretty nice. I love okay, read that. Cemeteries used to be a place to celebrate the life of the deceased, and that would have picnics and parties at the cemetery. Now all scary movies, nobody wants to go there. I know. Well, here the cemeteries are really beautiful. They're all upright and they're statued and everything. They don't bury them in the ground here. That's the only thing I don't like about my Juki, a bottom bobbin. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is while I'm here, I might as well do 2. Not that I'm sewing a whole lot, as you can see. I actually can't wait to set up my sewing room in my room. Right now, everything is covered in concrete dust because the electrician, oh yeah, I got electricity. The electrician came in and the AC was a gift. I had no intentions of putting electric or AC, but the AC was a gift from my mom. And my electric was a gift from my grandmother because I wasn't doing either one. She didn't like the idea that I was staying in a house with only one electrical outlet. I had electric, it just didn't have full electric. You know those grannies, they worry about things like that. And I actually haven't even been in my house. It didn't even matter that I have electricity. Okay, so I have this. Let me see. I thought this would be a metal one. I have the original. Let's see, that has to go like this. All right, here we go. And now this goes, whoops, up. I mean, the price was right for this sewing machine. It was free. I mean, you can't complain about that. And now we're gonna take this over. Put this here. And so how many of you have an old-timey machine like this one? I would say this one is probably 80s, would one say? 80s or 90s. Oh, I was sewing without even, oh wait, I have to close this. Get this through. Here we go. We made progress. All right, here we go. Sorry. What are you making? I am still working on these. I've got about 6 more to make, and then I have used up all my bonus HSTs and some, not all my scraps. I have several that are from the 20s. I love the roosters in the morning. Good morning, Maria. Oldest sewing machine is a hand crank. You said it came from the dump. Yes. Yes, apparently the dump gets lots and lots of sewing machines. This one was in a box, so when my honey went to dump the trash, I noticed it, and I was like, that box is in good shape, and he had it on the side, and it hadn't made the junk pile. And it goes in the junk pile. He goes, oh, we get them all the time. And I was like, is this the only one you have? And he's like, yeah, the rest are all junked, and they're all broken because they throw them in the junk thing. And I said, well, can I have that one? He goes, well, we're not supposed to give it to you. I was like, so you're going to junk it? I said, I fixed them. I said, don't you rather that some... So he gave it to me, okay? He gave it to me. Probably annoyed him enough. And yeah, so I brought it home, and it was a little like stuck. Like maybe the oil was a little sticky. I don't know. It was a little stuck or slow. So I went and, like you see here, you can open this side. I just stuck a lot of oil in there and let it kind of sit in there. And but the bottom was a huge nest of like thread. Like when I opened this up to look in there, it was all nested up. And in here was all nested up. I don't even know how that happens. So once I put the oil and I sat there with little scissors and got out all the little pieces of thread, it was fine. Now it does shake because one of the, see here, right here, one of the rubber legs here that goes here is missing. So I mean, you know. No, that's too flat. So if I put maybe this. No, I have to put something thicker. I figured like a piece of cardboard or something, then it won't rattle so much, but it works other than that. Let's see, I have several from the 20s, 80s and 90s. Good morning, Lisa. Rebel Row, good morning. Jamie, good morning. Yeah, tell me about it. I gotta have to find one. Yes. Of fixing them. Oh, he just, you know, he says he gets a lot of sewing machines. He said people bought sewing machines during COVID. I mean, he's right. And a lot of them are just being junked now. Sadly, they're being junked. But hey, I fixed it and I brought it here. And now, guess what? I get to use it and enjoy it as a backup machine. Remember, I have my 301. That's what I prefer to sew with. But for right now, my 301 is in a table. So in the house right now underneath plastic. And I'm staying here at my grandma's because she can't be by herself. So I'm making do. I'm doing the best I can, and this machine has come in handy. That's for sure. That's for sure. Hi, Kelly. Libby, did I miss some people? I'm not sure. All right, so we were at things you wish you could do in your sleep. Here we go. Things you would like to study. Things you would like to study. Let's see. Things you would like to study. What would I like to study? You know what? I would like to study on how to use the robotics that people use on their long arms. Those things, I don't have it. Number one, I don't have the money for it. But number two, I'm a little terrified of it. I'm not good at computerized gizmos and gadgets. So therefore, I'm a little bit torn about that. Geography, archaeology, forensics, theology, cemetery research. That's fun. That's unique. So I'm on my last one of these that I have cut. Then I still have 4 more to make. So here is another one. Again, 1 3/4 inch bonus HSTs and a 3-inch center. Poopy Pie, hello. Theology, forensics, geography, and archaeology. Libby's here, good morning. Genealogy. I would like the study of gems, diamonds, sapphires, because I want those things. I love those things. Make sure I'm putting these right. So that goes this way, and this goes this way. Let's see. After my coffee, I'll be working on dress shirts. Oh, that's fun. I have lots of mysteries in my family tree, and I love uncovering them. Yeah, Michelle's family does that. Honey's family does that. They just uncovered that one of their grandmothers was burned at the stake in like France or something like that, in some other country. And so his mom was trying to vindicate her. And they said, yeah, we don't open up those files and do that. Good morning, Norma. I research old abandoned cemeteries in our county. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I have to make 5 for a wedding. Whoa. That's a lot of shirts. Any of my peeps live in Puerto Rico right now or visiting? Because we can go and have cafe. Maybe we could meet up. I know I have a couple that do live in Puerto Rico. Let me know. Ooh, you found that your grandpa was not the man who raised your dad. Ooh, family secrets. I've had friends. Actually, we were just talking about that yesterday. So I have friends who've done like the whole, what is that, gene thing? Like ancestry, whatever that is, the DNA, and found out they had 2 half siblings somewhere. Un cafecito in Puerto Rico would be lovely, I wish. Yeah, exactly, right? There's a lot of fire ants here. I don't know, they're liking this table. I moved to Puerto Rico in December. Okay, where are you, Catherine? Come on, vámonos. Vámonos, chica. I don't know, but Puerto Rico is big, believe it or not. So it all depends. I don't want to drive hours, but you know, within an hour, sure. I was in Maya West yesterday. Oh, so you know how hot it is today, Catherine. Tú sabes qué caliente es hoy. Yeah, it is. Turns out Grandma was sending off those Nam boys with a good night. Oh, whoops. When I was doing my family, I found out that my grandmother was married 8 times, 5 times to the same man. She also changed her name 5 times. That's crazy. Oh my God, your father wasn't the father of one of your brothers? Whoops. Well, the way you can reach me, Catherine, if you'd like, you don't have to, but if you'd like to, you can email me at gmail13. I mean Gmail at 13. PastryQueen13@gmail.com. It's all in the description below. And I'm in Isabela. I'm in Teo Bajo. Not sure how far. It's been really hot yet. I've heard of it, Teo Bajo, but I don't know where it is either. I'd have to look that up. I also found out my husband's grandpa was the neighbor the mom babysat for. Now it's a running joke that she was a spy, or a H. Whoa. Oh, Taubaja is close to Bayamon, about an hour and a half away. Oh, yeah, that's too far. But if I'm out over there by San Juan, I will let you know. Oh, a little family just came. Look at how cute. I can't, these glasses is good for me to read, but I can't see far away. It makes some weird vision stuff happen. Look at these. Oh, my gosh. She has 1, 2, 3. She has 6 little ones. They look like they were just, oh, it's near Dorado. I know where that is, but that's a little bit of a difference. But maybe we can meet halfway if you drive halfway here. But look at this. Look at this. Dorado. Oh. Ready? We're going to turn. We're going to turn. We're going to turn. We're going to turn. I want you to see these little chicks. They're by the pana tree. Here they are. Do you see them? Let's see. Do we see them or no? Oh, there they are. Okay. You see how cute? They're all eating mango right now. Aren't they cute? There's 3 yellow ones and 3 brown ones. Look at them. They're so precious. Oh my God. I'm obsessed with chickens. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. They're so stinking cute. Oh my gosh, they're so stinking cute. Oh, now I'm like, let's put that like that. They look like cotton balls, don't they? Sorry, just little fluff balls. What is this? She went to his surname. It would be Mrs. Cop. Oh, whoa. Alrighty then. I'm not even saying that one. Little fluff balls. Sorry for just lurking a hubby. Had surgery on Monday. Oh, well, we're sending him positive vibes and prayers his way. Yeah, you need to take care of him. They do look so cute, like little cotton balls. Yeah, hopefully he gets a speedy recovery. Girl, you need some button quails. They only get as big as a chicken's chick. Oh, really? Oh, those are so cute. We already know you have a chicken obsession. I sure do. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to scare you guys. Well, anyway, on your way out, hit that thumbs up button. And remember that that picture is a cat that's about this tiny. It's such a teeny tiny little cat. Is my thumbnail. I couldn't help myself this morning. I had to show you. So that's all I have cut for. I need to drink some of this. This is passion fruit water, just because it's a funny color. It's passion fruit water. Not that you would think that I'd be drinking anything else, but it's passion fruit water. Gizmo the kitty. Yes, Gizmo. That's so cute. So I have a pile of these, and we're going to discuss what I'm thinking. So I have 4 more of these packs. So I have to do 4 more of them. So I have to put them in piles of these blue centers and the yellow centers. I also have to iron them, right? I love that, the gizmo. Oh, this one's for Christmas in July. I'm gonna do Christmas in July. So I have more here, but that's for Christmas in July. Or maybe Christmas, because I may be done with doing these. So I have all these little ones. Again, used with bonus HSTs. So it's an idea. You can use any size bonus HST, really, if you think about it. And then I have that and this one. And this one I did backwards, but I'm not gonna worry about it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 of these. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these. So I need to do, well, putting 1 more of these makes 10. And then I have 3. So we will do 1 and 1. And if I need 1 more, I have it. But for right now, I just have to work on doing 1 more blue, a couple more yellow. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna take some of that butterfly material that I showed you before, fabric, and cut those into these squares and then just offset them. Oh my God, those tiny blocks are so cute. They are but they're taking me forever. Maybe I should save mine, threw them away. Your tiny blocks are cute. How big are they? So that's what I need to find out because I actually don't know. I know how big the HSTs were. So this block measures, probably pressed out, because now nothing is pressed, 5.5. 5.5. Yeah, 5.5. 5.5 inch. So I have this, well, let's discuss actually. So this is all my butterfly material. So I could put the butterfly material and offset them just like kind of Fabric Cafe does. But then I, sorry. But I also have this. This is leftover from another project. I had already used this once, and I have all these pieces here. Like here, like this, they're all blues, all different. They're already cut. And I don't know, some are cut weird. So they're already cut like this. I don't even remember what I did, but I have this. I have strips of stuff that looks like this, and I have 2 strips of these. I was almost wondering, I don't have a design wall. I did buy a flannel back tablecloth that I was thinking about putting up at my house to use as a design wall. But I was almost wondering, could I put these and put these down in one strip, right? And then put a piece of long fabric and then put a row of these. So I would have a row of these and a row of these. I don't know yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet, but I do have these pieces, and I use this as a border on a quilt. So this is, again, left over. And then I have all this that's left over. So I'm not sure. Ideas. Let's see. I've been trimming 168 HSTs. My fingers hurt. Perfect idea. Offsetting them is going to be so pretty. I love all that. Yeah, so I don't know what I want to do, but I have that. And then last night, because I thought I was going to sew, but I didn't want to sew these stars because I'm kind of a little over it. I just wanted to do something that's not patterned. I have this from a project. So my girlfriend who you just met, this is actually scraps from her quilt that I made her. So when she was going through breast cancer, because she's also a survivor, I had pieces, leftover pieces, and I did this. And I mean, not this, but this is leftover pieces that I just took like little cutoffs and everything. And I have this kind of thing, which is kind of like a table runner, right? I'd have to cut, I don't know what I was doing here. I just basically sewed up scraps. So I have this piece. And then I have like all these pieces. And I thought maybe I would do something different and do some kind of maybe table runners with this. I'm not quite sure. We'll see. It's all about just doing whatever it is I need to do. Just, random sewing. No rhyme, no reason. So that's what's happening here. But I hear Grandma. I'm going to have to go over and tend to her. I hope everyone, I was glad to be able to have a morning with you all since I didn't have one yesterday. I did upload a video. It's basically an unboxing of the Soft Squares quilt I just did. And Lynn showed it on her live on Monday. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day. If you don't mind hitting me the thumbs up on your way out, that would be great. Watching my video, because it's not doing so hot. Not that I expected it. So I'm not home. I'm still in Puerto Rico. Those are all pre-recorded videos. So, watch that. Give me the thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Have a wonderful day. Hopefully tomorrow I can have time to go ahead and do a pop-up once again. Besitos to everyone, and I'll give some to Grandma. That means kisses and hugs from us all here in Puerto Rico. Have a fabulous day. See you soon. Please like, subscribe, and share my channel. Take care. Bye-bye.